We are live at the Alaskan Rollin' Rally, Patriots for Trump.
Hey, buddy. You can't come here.
No, tonight's good.
We're married.
Thank you. I don't know really
Hey, I'm Mark. Wonderful. That's the wrong one.
Rolling rally, and the route will take approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes to get to our destination at the Harley dealership, given good road conditions and no accidents. Yes. So when we start pulling out of the parking lot, make sure that you have your car lights on and your flashers on, so that everybody who is on the road realizes that we're a rally rolling by if they don't recognize the fact that we have a bunch of flags and we're honking lots. Wait. Okay, a good point. There are several people who will not be going all the way out to our destination. So if someone that's in the rally turns out, don't follow them, follow the route.
No, do follow us. I mean, we aren't going all the way out to Wattsville for Harley Davidson. We want to go down into the Liberal area of Alaska. Oh, we're going to do this. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to like and share, Alaskans. Facebook will make sure videos like this one do not get propagated. The only way we're going to make sure that people get to see it is to share it.
Right on. So look for that on Facebook. I believe the meeting location is the Midtown Mall. So don't take off that top crane and make sure that your flags are ready for that event as well. We need to be as loud and as visible as possible. I consider this deep behind enemy lines, folks. We got to get out and show our support for President Trump.
Yeah.
You didn't say
That's
what time, though.
3 o'clock tomorrow. 3 o'clock tomorrow.
In case you didn't hear that, 3 o'clock tomorrow in Midtown. Another Trump rally here in Anchorage at the Midtown Mall.
Oh, last very important point.
Howdy.
It's going to be a bit of a challenge at the Harley dealership because of the size of the lot there. So there should be individuals waiting for us there in order to direct us to parking alongside each blue line on the shoulder. There should be ample parking. Just make sure that we don't create any traffic problems. Because the lot is going to fill up very, very fast. Okay, let's get ready to ride.
All right, we're all packing up now, getting ready to head out for this rolling rally, rolling through Anchorage, Eagle River, Palmer. The end destination is Harley Davidson shop in Wasilla, Alaska. We are about 100 strong so far. If you're able to join in, I also posted a route map just a little bit ago with a bunch of pictures of this rally. This is what we think of what's going on here in our state. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't share. We are Alaskans, standing up for our Alaskan rights, be able to have ourselves out here heading and showing our support, our patriotic spirit for our American values that we all enjoy, freedoms that we have, and our patriotic spirit to make sure we get elected President Donald J. Trump for another 4 more years and stop the communist nation that the Democrats seem to want to turn us into. I will be live streaming from start to finish, hopefully keeping up with the crowd. I'm hoping to jump ahead of them more than once during this rally, catch them all rolling by. We are approximately about 100 people strong out here. I'm sure there'll be more arriving here shortly. They're all getting ready to roll on out. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock leaving the library.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Exactly.
Did you get an invite there, Mr. Noodle?
What's that one?
Well, we're doing an election night party. It's Election Central at the Peanut Farm to celebrate Mr. Trump and the rest of the candidates. All the candidates will be there. Eddie and Forrest will be broadcasting live all night long, interviewing the candidates. Rick Rydell is hosting, and he'll have free prizes with Trump hats and T-shirts to give away. So put that up for me if you will.
I will.
Thank you.
All right, you heard it first. There's another event that's going on. Everyone is invited. Official election night. Rick Rydell will be there hosting it. All of our running legislator candidates, a good majority of them will be showing up for that. Again, there's another rally going on tomorrow here at a Midtown Mall in Anchorage at 3 o'clock. It will be staying in Anchorage at the Midtown Mall. This is going through Anchorage, Eagle River, Palmer, and it'll end up at the Harley-Davidson shop in Wasilla. Woo!
Oh yeah.
All right, Trump 2020. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't like and share. Woo! Now this is a rolling rally. We are going to make sure Alaskans get to see us rolling through our great, wonderful state of Alaska. Starting out here at the Lusac Library, it is getting ready to start going here in just a minute. People are already starting to roll out and getting lined up. Everybody is in their vehicles. If you would have saw the folks standing out there just a minute ago, we had approximately 100 people standing out here. I'm sure there's even more now because it rolls out here in just a few minutes. I will keep this live throughout the entire thing. I will not shut down this feed, not intentionally. Last time I tried to do this, Facebook shut it down, turned it into a private post. I had to argue with them for over a week before they finally released it again. I remember you too. What's that? Your signs? It's no longer there. It ripped off. All right, I'm collapsing the tripod. Gonna jump into the vehicle. Everybody's getting ready to roll on out. Woo! US of A. All right, now the fun really begins. Balancing the camera while driving down the road. Trying to keep you guys all entertained while I'm doing it. Oh, tilt the camera. Oh, it didn't give me no message this time. That's a good thing. Just trying to get the feet set up here so that it holds the camera up while I'm driving. All right, once again, don't forget to like and share. Because we're here to do something that Alaskans always want to do. We're here to make Alaska great again. As you can see, whenever I got to work in Anchorage, this is my mask. Make Alaska's great again. The route that we're taking, roll through that just a little bit slower so you guys can all see. We're getting ready to pull on out here right now. This is all the areas we're going to be rolling this rally through today. Again, don't forget to like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't. Plus, they're making sure folks like you are not able to see this video. I'm sure they made sure not to make any notifications this is going on, that I even started this live stream. I can tell by the amount of people that are watching right now. I have been under a shadow ban by Facebook for quite a while. I'm going to do my best to keep this up and rolling the whole time I'm driving. See if I can get myself squeezed into this line. As with the last one, if you see a pair of four-ways running, that means they're a part of this great, glorious caravan that is rolling through Alaska right now. There, Robin Myers for mayor.
There is guy Politadick.
Woo! It was snowing when I left my house this morning. It is mighty chilly out here today. Again, I'm going to do my best to keep this feed going, keep up with the crowd. I'm hoping to jump in front of them more than once during this trip. Pulling off to the side of the road, making sure they can pass by. You can see how big this thing is. There's approximately 100 vehicles currently involved in this right now. Look at all that snow up on the mountain. I'm going to do my best to keep up with them. Again, do not forget to like and share. If you get a second a little later on, go to my website, Politadick.com. Click that donate button. Chip in a few dollars towards me. And what we do helps pay for the gas money to be able to participate in events just like this one. I was expecting to see a lot more people on this feed by now. Clearly, Facebook is making sure that it is not seen by very many people. I'm going to see about trying to get around these people. All right, I love it when people are going to let me cut in front of them here. That way I can keep up with the front of the crowd. Alaskans for Trump. Woo! Oh, gotta get the camera in. Oh, here we go. As always, I will do my best to keep up with the lead set of the crowd here, keep in tune with them all. Sooner or later, probably when I get onto the highway before it gets near Eagle River, I will hop off long enough to live stream as many of the vehicles as I can rolling by. For those in the caravan, we need to slow it down just a little bit so people don't keep ourselves up with the bumper-to-bumper traffic here. They are packed up in front of me. They are packed up behind me. Once we get closer to Muldoon, I will sit there and roll around them so I can get them all pulling out onto the highway for a while and then race to catch back up to them before they get too far. Just give you an idea, I'll pull off to the side here. We've got a huge caravan of the vehicles up in front of me. Every time you see a four-way flashing, that is one of our group. I am not going to slow down traffic though, so I will get out of the way when someone wants to pass me, like right now. All right, progression so far. We are on Tudor Road at Lake Otis. If you're in the area and you want to join the procession, look for the four-way flashing lights of the vehicles and hop on in. Please like and share this video. We want to make sure all Alaskans get to see our patriotic spirit that we have for our country. Re-elected President Donald J. Trump back into 4 more years, making sure our lawmaking legislators make it to Juneau, not those Democratic, socialist, Democrats, rhinos. We don't need them back in office. We need people that are going to work for Alaskans, not the special interests. Folks like Elise Galvin and Al Gross need to be made sure they do not find their way past the general election. Congressman Don Young and Senator Dan Sullivan need to be sent back to DC. There's a sign right there on the side of the road. Vote no on 2. Come on, Alaskans. If you haven't voted yet, make sure you vote no on 2. Vote no on 1. Hey, Mayor, Fox 4, ex-mayor as of last night at 6 p.m. We're on Juneau Road right now, passing Piper Street, about ready to go near the Tudor Dog Track. Kamala Harris and Biden, they claim they've got these big rolling rallies going on. I have more than just the 10% I've got showing in front of me in our rally for President Trump than they've had at the last 10 combined. And we're not paid shield actors to be there. All right, I got to move out of the way. I got people that would definitely want to get past me again. Got to get back behind the group I'm with. Oh, Facebook, I did not rotate my phone. That was a bump in the road. All right, we're just about ready to pull past the Alaska Native Hospitals here on the left-hand side. We are on Juneau Road. Progress update for where we are. Rolling by the old municipality building that's now torn down. The bus barn here on Juneau Road. Man. The person that just private messaged me, I can't answer until this is over with. If I had a choice, I'd be writing in right. Wilson says he'll join the legal binding caucus if he gets revoted back in. Woo! Wilson has voted for the last 5 years to still our PFDs. He is a part of the swamp. He calls himself a Republican, but he votes with the Democrats every single time when he gets to Juneau. He is not a person that I trust. All right, we're almost to the Muldoon curve coming up. I just keep an eye out on the traffic that's behind me so that I'm not slowing anybody down. I got to get back over now. All right, now we're on Boniface and Tudor. Boniface and Tudor for those that are keeping up, those that are trying to get caught up. If you guys want to know what the road that was posted the other day. That is what they call a trail that they cut through as a fire break. If you want to call that a trail, I've got news for you. That is a flippin' road. They bypassed every environmental group out there to make that happen. It's on military property. Amazing what our government can get away with without having to worry about environmental impacts. But look at what they did to destroy our skyline over the mountains there with that 60-foot wide trail. I don't know how you can call something a trail just because you put gravel on it instead of paving it. It's an eyesore is what I call it. Took away the beauty of the skyline of the mountains that we had rolling through here. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook's making sure that this video is not propagating right now. I can tell that by just how many people are watching. Facebook has had me shut down since the primaries, making sure that people do not get notifications when I go live. The only way to combat that is just to continue to like and share the video, sending those thumbs up while the video is playing, leaving comments. Thanks to that last light, we lost everybody that was up in front of us. I am going to see about trying to get past everybody up here at the light. Get as far up into Muldoon as I possibly can. Then I'm going to pull over to the side of the road and have everybody streaming right on by me. We are entering the Muldoon curve right now off of Tudor Road going into Muldoon. If you're looking to join the rally, this is where we are at right now. I am going to pull around everybody. I'm going to see if I can catch back up at the front of the group, get in front of the front of the group, and then just pull over once we get onto the Glen Highway and let them all just drive right on by me, and then go try to catch back up to them again when they enter into Eagle River. Folks need to slow down just a little bit at the lead of this caravan. Hopefully they're watching my video right now, keeping themselves updated to the progress of the group. I'm up in the front 10% of everybody that is in this rolling rally right now. We are breaking each other apart quite good at the moment. And of course, I got to have somebody that wants to go super slow when I'm trying to get in front of everybody. Aha! Looks like we caught up with another portion of the group there. All right, gonna pull back over. Come on, guy, whoever you are in this tan vehicle in front of me, work with me here. I have caught back up at the front of the rolling rally. Just to remind you, this is only the first 10% of the vehicles that are in this rolling rally right now. The rest of them are stopping and going, and the lights back behind us. I'm going to see about getting ahead of them. I'm going to go and hit up into the Muldoon curve. I'm going to jump in behind this one with all the flags on it. you're just joining us, do not forget to like and share. This is the Alaskans for Trump Roll and Rally. We're currently on Muldoon, passing Northern Lights Boulevard. This caravan is well over 100 vehicles long, growing by the second as more and more people jump in. I'm just trying to keep up with the lead vehicles here up in front. My intentions is to get off on the main highway when we hit the Glen Highway. Let the traffic behind me get past me again. I lost the person that was behind me that was keeping a space open so I could slide in and out. But I wanted to make sure I didn't lose the front of this rally, keeping up with the group. I want to make sure I can pull off on the side of the road, capture them as they are going by. Like and share, like and share. Facebook is suppressing anything that shows any positive spirit for electing President Donald J. Trump back into office. They have stopped any ability to do watch parties. As of yesterday, I have not been able to do a watch party. I was able to get one to work today using back channels that I am very aware of. But it is hard to get one of those kind of back channel watch parties to actually work. The horns are just a blowing as people are driving by out there. I'm sure you can't hear them very well. All right, progression results so far. We are at DeBar and Muldoon Road. DeBar and Muldoon Road. I'm in the front 10% of this crowd. Out of the 100 plus vehicles, I've got maybe 10, 20 in front of me at the moment. I have about the same behind me. Hey, there's another one I agree with. Vote no on one. All right, I'm gonna now race past everybody here. I'm gonna go park up here on the Muldoon corner just before entering the highway, capture as many as I can streaming by, and then hop back into the procession again. And I'm off. Alright, looks like a good place to come catch back into him again. Woo! That was maybe a quarter of the people that are in this rally right at the moment. I will pull off to the side of the road again and again throughout this entire rally. There is still at least another 50 more vehicles that are sitting behind me somewhere. All right, entering onto the Glen Highway now, Parks Highway, whatever you want to call this highway now, Highway 1, heading towards Eagle River. Just getting off the Muldoon. Like I said, there's about another 50 more vehicles that are still on Muldoon Road right now. If you see a vehicle with a four-ways on, they are a part of this procession. You're at the lead of this group, need to slow it down just a hair more. Let more of these vehicles get caught up with us. We have more vehicles in our Alaskan rolling rally going on right now than the Biden-Harris campaign has had their entire time they've been out on the road. They showed one in another state the other day, had a whole 12 people show up for their rolling rally. We've got close to 100 vehicles participating in this one right now. All right, thank you guys for pulling off. Gives everybody a chance to catch back up. Nothing like forgetting to take the vehicle out of gear. They're pulled over to the side of the road right now, trying to let people get caught back up in this. Before they head off to Eagle River. Oh, I gotta get out of the road here. Oh, hurry up and jump back into the vehicle. Looks like we got about 50 people caught back up into this rally now. I'm gonna jump back into my vehicle. Looks like they're gonna get more people added in here shortly. Next stop is Eagle River. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't like and share. Got a vehicle that won't switch lanes. All right, the rally's starting to roll back out again. Next stop is Eagle River. Trying to make sure I keep up with the front of the crowd here. I do plan on pulling off the road again. Before we get into Eagle River. Let some of these slower vehicles or faster vehicles get past me now. I'll jump back into the other lane here in just a second. Again, I want to catch them as they're all going into Eagle River. Alright, past the lead vehicle there. Gonna hop on in, get ahead of them. Go pull off to the side of the road, catch them as they're rolling by me. Make sure I'm not breaking no speed limits while I'm at it. Alright, looks like the perfect pull-off spot. I'm just far enough ahead I can get out. Eat your heart out, America! You can't stop Alaskans from showing our patriotic spirit we have for our country. The vehicles, kinda. I'm gonna jump back in and get back at it again. They are all entering into Wasilla right now. We got two last ones pass by me here. Got one more behind me that just let me in. Got about a dozen or more still behind me. We're in the Rolling Rally, just passing by the way station here, heading towards Eagle River. If and when I can find a good break, I'll get back in front of as many of these as I can. All right, we're turning off at the Highland exit here in Eagle River. Just happened to get behind the one box truck, I tell you. We're now on Highland Road, entering into Eagle River for the next phase of this rolling Alaskan Trump rally. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook, the last time I did the rolling rally, shut the video down, locked it up, put it into private mode for well over a week. Damage was already done by that point. I saw Talkeetna for Trump. They've got one going on in Fairbanks, one going on in Talkeetna. I believe there's one even in Fairbanks going on at the moment. I'm going to go get around this box truck. He's just blowing my view of the Trump train going on here. Go catch up with the bigger part of the crowd. Uh-oh, accident on C Street and 100th Avenue. Woo! Alaskans for Trump! We're on Highland Road, entering, we are in Eagle River now. If you're on Facebook, you're watching this, if you haven't liked and shared it, well, I don't know what I can say about you at this point. But Facebook does squeal on you if you don't share, especially if you leave a comment. Like and share. Facebook doesn't like letting videos like this one go viral. They want to make sure people don't see anybody showing any support for President Trump. They like to show the 12 videos or 12 vehicles that show up for the Biden-Harris campaign rallies, but they won't show this many vehicles showing up for President Trump, especially in a state like ours here in Alaska. Over 100 vehicles have been participating in this event today. Many have pulled off. More are joining us. We're rolling through Eagle River. We're on Highland Road right now. Let the other vehicles have the lane over there now for a little bit. We are in the rolling rally, patriotic spirit. Alaskans showing our support. Re-elect President Donald J. Trump into office. Like and share. Facebook hates it when you like and share things like this. They like to say that Americans don't support our president. How wrong they really are. When you can get 100 Alaskans on a cold, chilly day like this going through this rolling rally. If you get a chance, go to Politadick.com, click on that donate button, help support our cause. Gives me the gas money to be able to participate in events like this, keep expanding our content, improving our platform. I've got tons of big surprises that'll be coming out over the next couple of months. We will be growing by tens of thousands of people watching our page. We are rolling through Eagle River, Alaska right now. We just passed Eagle River Road on, I don't know if this is still called Highland Road or not, but darn it, goes into one lane, all right. Yeah, now they call this Eagle River Loop Road here that we are currently on, rolling through. Just went to the single lane area of it. Passed an Eagle River Road there just a bit ago. Might be able to see the flags of some of the people in front of me fluttering in the wind up ahead. There's still about another 25 or so vehicles up in front of me. There's about another 40 or so behind me, if not more. with me as I lose focus or whatnot. Trying to do this and drive down the road and everything else. It's like a juggling act. We're on Eagle River Loop Road right now. Every time you see a four-way flashing, they are a part of this group. We're now at the Old Glen Highway turnoff here off of Eagle River Loop Road. Heading back on to get to the highway. We're in Eagle River, Alaska, entering onto the Old Glen Highway. So if you're looking to join this caravan, you know where we're at right now. Get my seatbelt put back on so I don't get a ticket. My understanding, they will be pulling off the side of the road when it comes to getting out of Eagle River, letting the caravan get caught back up once again. We are Alaskans for Trump. Hi! All right, green light. Time to catch back up with them again. Got a huge crowd up behind us yet. All right, get switched lanes here since we'll be getting back onto the highway once more. Turning back at the north exit there. See the group up ahead of me. Don't forget to like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't. We're at the North Eagle River exit right now, getting back onto the main highway. Next destination will be Palmer, Alaska. I'm sure we'll be pulling off at the side of the road here again real shortly for the entire group to get caught back up and bunched back together again. There's approximately 100 vehicles participating in this rally right now. End destination will be the Harley shop in Wasilla. If you're coming from the Anchorage direction, that's just past the Trunk Road exit on the right-hand side. Look at all those conservative voices sitting over there. And then some of the ones that are for the far left rhinos. Or Democrats, those that want to spend our PFTs, steal the CARES Act money, want the bulk of our state funding. All right, we're back on the main highway again. I don't know what happened to the leaders of this caravan, but if they're watching my feed, they need to pull over somewhere so people can catch back up again. That North Eagle River light there just really slowed everything down, especially coming off the Eagle River Loop Road. We're now passing Chugach South Birchwood exit, coming up here in just 1 mile. I know they have another pullover planned up here to allow people to get caught back up again. I see four-ways way off in the distance ahead of me, so that tells me they're not too far off, but far enough I'm not caught up with them. The leads on the group of this have now passed the Birchwood exit on the Glen Highway, Parks Highway, whatever you want to call this one, Highway 1. Heading towards Palmer, Alaska. I'm pretty much at the front of this caravan. There's only maybe 20 vehicles ahead of me. They should be pulling off here real shortly to let everybody get bunched back up together again. Again, if you're watching my feed right now, you need to slow your butt toucans down. I see them up ahead. Not too far much further. There they are. Guys want to find a good straightaway up ahead here and get pulled over, that would be a great plan at this point. Look how many Alaskans have shown up out here today. This is awesome. And I'm only about quarter of the way in the pack of people that are in this caravan. going to pull around the outside of this group here now and stream them as I'm going by. There's more people in this caravan than they have ever seen in the Biden-Harris campaign. Alaskans love Trump, especially after what Biden had to say the other night about shutting down any oil production here in our state. Totally would decimate us and destroy our economy. Worse than this virus ever dreamed of doing. Worse than all those socialist, far-left Democrats, rhinos that we have in Juneau have done. All right, I'm going to slip back in here again into behind these vehicles. Let all these others that I have slowed down in the passing lane get by me again. I've caught back up to the front of the caravan once more. Alaskans for Trump, roll and rally. I'm back at the front of the pack once again. See the lead vehicle up there, smallest one in the very front. We just passed Peters Creek. Those keeping track wanted to jump into this rally. We're now heading to Palmer, Alaska. See the lead vehicle up there in front. North Peters Creek exit is where we are at right now. They were smart. They would pull over and let the rest of the caravan get caught back up at this point. I'm going to go and race on up ahead. Catch them streaming right on by me here in just a minute. Keep playing this hopscotch game with them. I'm going to go hop up on top of the bridge here, live stream them as they go by at the Eklutna exit. Make sure I don't break any speed limits here. I am ahead of the rally. I'm almost to the Eklutna exit, heading towards Palmer, Alaska. If you want to join the rally in Palmer, we will be there shortly. I'm going to race and get up on top of the bridge, live stream the caravan going underneath. Hopefully those that are watching right now, this is a great opportunity to like and share this video. Alaskans need to be able to participate if they are not able to be here physically. At least they can watch it virtually. I'm pulling off up here at the Eklutna exit. Gonna hop up on top of the bridge, live streaming the caravan going underneath. There'll be just a minute or two behind me at that point. Keep myself from speeding so I don't get pulled over. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those doggies rollin'. All right, I'm at my exit for pulling off. Do a really quick U-E here, hopefully get back around before they catch up. Looks like I'm doing good so far. I don't see any four-ways in the distance yet. All right, I'm ready. I'm locked. I'm loaded. I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled off the side of the road on me. Again, Facebook squeals on you if you don't share, like and share. This is Alaskans showing our patriotic spirit for voting in conservative voices into our government, making sure President Donald J. Trump gets reelected once again. I see the lead of the caravan. Woo! We are pretty spread out now, but there's about 100 or so vehicles involved in this caravan. I'm top of the Clutna Bridge. Woo! All right, I see pretty much the tail end of the caravan behind there. Motorhome, I've been pretty much keeping them as part of my mark. They got road construction up ahead that's really slowed things down. Every time you see a four-way in the distance, that's another person a part of our caravan. Woo! Trump head. Trump's sticking his head out of the top of the sunrise. All right, I'm gonna go lock this thing back up, get back in the middle of this thing again. Still got people out there. As you can see, they got road construction going on the other side. It slowed everything right on down. I'm gonna go jump into line again. Breaking down the camera again so it'll fit into the truck. Oh, there we go. Back almost to normal. Oh, come on, tripod. Work with me there. There we are. All right, almost back to normal again. Jump back into line. Oh, there goes the camera. They're going to probably say, tilt your camera back the other direction again. All right, we're going to go get back into the line. Alaskans for Trump. This is the rolling rally rolling through. We're heading towards Palmer, Alaska right now. I'm back towards not quite the end of the pack, but I'm pretty close. Gonna work my way back up front again. There's still about another 30 or so more vehicles behind me. Had a good, say 50 that have already rolled underneath the Clutna Bridge there, just so you know where we're at. We're getting close to the Politadick River crossing. The old Palmer Road there, heading into Palmer, Alaska. We will be taking the new exit, not the old Palmer Road exit, into Palmer. think I just said Eagle River, but Palmer is where we're going. End destination will be the Harley-Davidson shop in Wasilla, just past Trunk Road on the right-hand side. All the four ways you see in the distance there are all part of this caravan. I can see at least a dozen behind me right now. Let a huge chunk of the crowd pass on by me just a moment ago. If you're just joining us, please share. Facebook doesn't want people to see anybody showing support for our president, any support for showing that we have support for conservative legislators going to Juneau. Not the lawbreakers that we've had, but actual law-making legislators that want to follow the law. Back the blue! Those at the lead of this caravan, I hope you're watching. You need to slow it down. Let us all catch up and group again. Honk for Trump. Woo! I shouldn't be doing speed limit and not caught back up to you yet. All right, I'm passing the Old Glen Highway exit, Connect River crossing. Trying to catch back up with the leaders of the pack. I can't believe how much dust is rolling through the air out here. It makes a person like me's life miserable. Constant dry throat, watery eyes, running nose. Yesterday was so bad, it was like watching a gray haze going across the mountainside driving into Anchorage. All right, I see I'm catching up to those up in front now. I'm almost to them. I am literally doing speed limit and can't catch them, so they need to slow down. If you're up in front, slow yourselves down. Corner of Cruzy, huge crowd. Is that in Fairbanks? I know Talkeetna's having one today. Valdez said they're having one today. Fairbanks is having one today. I believe there's another one going on in Kenai. Finally caught back up with them. Let this camper get by me here. we're supposed to be slowing down this rolling rally. This is going way too fast. Those far back behind can't get caught back up again. There's all the vehicles that had to speed right on by me earlier just to get to this point. I am literally just a hair above speed limit right now, and I'm having a hard time getting past these folks. It took me a second, but I'm at the front of almost to the front of the pack again. Well, about 30 more vehicles or so. Rolling into Palmer, Alaska is our next stop. Yeah, I'm doing 70 miles an hour and having a hard time keeping up with these guys. Turning off into Palmer. Palmer exit. All right, I'm almost to the middle of the pack now. Going underneath the bridge, heading into Palmer, Alaska. I'm not getting stuck behind that box truck again. Finally caught back up with the caravan. They were smart. They'd get pulled over to the side of the road. Let everybody get bunched back up together again. Somebody has the phone number of the person in the lead of the pack. Call them. Tell them to pull over. Oh, I got to turn this heat off. There we go. I'm dying. All right, we are heading towards Palmer right now. We just exited the exit. They're off of the highway. You can see the vehicles of the four ways on up in front of us here. They're pretty much up closer to the lead of the pack. I'm about halfway in between the actual lead and where I'm sitting at right now. See all the four-ways out there in the distance? Every time you see blinking four-ways, they are a part of this group. Trying to drive and be the filmmaker and everything else. Real juggling act. Look at all those people that are up ahead of me. Wow. We're entering into Palmer right now. Still got a couple of miles until we hit the Palmer Fairgrounds. Patriots rolling, Alaskan rolling rally. Showing our support for President Donald J. Trump. Don't forget to like and share. Our mainstream media likes to say that we just don't have the patriotic spirit and that nobody supports Trump. We are proving them wrong every day. Really wish they would pull over to the side of the road just long enough to let us all bunch back up again. They did it right after we got out of Anchorage, and they need to do it again. Someone up in the lead of this caravan can get them to pull over. That would be awesome. Oh, I just hear the horns ablazing of people driving by people out there. I'm pretty sure you can't hear it on your end. All right, we are back. We are live once again. Sorry about the disconnect there. That's what happens when you enter into Palmer, Alaska. Palmer has some of the worst internet connection you could ever ask for. It disconnected my connection. So we are back live again. Don't forget to like and share the video. We are in Palmer, Alaska. We're here at the corner of Palmer-Wasilla Highway. About ready to turn off onto Palmer-Wasilla Highway. Heading towards Wasilla, Alaska. Sorry for the disconnect on the feed just a minute ago. Completely lost internet connection rolling from the highway there coming into Palmer. I was hoping it wouldn't happen, and it did. Like and share. Facebook squeals on you if you don't like and share. We are Alaskans showing our patriotic spirit for President Trump. We're now driving down the Palmer-Wasilla Highway. Next destination is the Harley shop in Wasilla. Hunter Biden pics are being released as we speak. Awesome. We're on the Palmer-Wasilla Highway. Don't forget to like and share this video. My feed got shut off because of poor reception. At least it wasn't Facebook shutting it down this time. That's a good thing. I'm up near the front of the convoy now that are rolling through. This is part 2. Oh boy, a new stand on the side of the road called Juice Bong. All right, I wonder what that's all about. They're talking like bong water, man. I certainly don't want to have that. Wow, look at all those four-ways up ahead. That is everybody that is in this caravan right at the moment. I have at least another 50 more vehicles behind me right now. We are rolling towards Harley Shop in Wasilla, our end destination for this trip, this rolling rally. Hopefully Facebook keeps that other video and lets it end so that y'all can watch it. Awesome, Tiffany Lynn. I'm glad you were able to catch the Trump train rolling through the Glen near your home in Eagle River. That is phenomenal. Like and share. I'm on part 2 of this rolling rally thanks to poor internet connection that I lost it earlier. Which is kind of sad because I really like to be able to keep the high def version saved to my phone. I didn't get a chance to hit the button fast enough. Don't forget to go to my website, Politadick.com, click that donate button, chip in a few dollars, help to provide the gas money for me to be able to do more things just like this. Improve our content, upgrade our video equipment, so on and so forth. Been nice to have a camera that was actually recording and live streaming this. That would have made sure it was already saving the high def version instead of losing it like I just did. I'll have to download whatever got up onto Facebook a little later on today. We're on the Palmer-Wasilla Highway heading towards the Harley Shop in Wasilla for the last stage of this event. We're on 49th and State Street by the car wash on the Palmer-Wasilla Highway. About maybe 15 minutes or so away from the Harley Shop. Depending on traffic, could be as much as 20 minutes or so, or longer, or shorter. Don't know if you can see them, but the four-way up ahead of me. But this convoy is quite long. I can only do so much as I'm driving. See if I can get off to the side here far enough to see up ahead. There we go. Quite a big crowd up ahead. Even a bigger crowd behind me. As a matter of record, I am going to pull a Yui right at the moment. Up here just ahead when we get to the actual another exit. And bypass the Wasilla area so that I can live stream people pulling into the parking lot at the Harley Davidson there. Passing Three Bears on the Palmer-Wasilla Highway, heading towards the Harley Shop, heading towards Wasilla proper right now. See the vehicles up ahead, all the four ways that are going. Just about everybody in front of me is a part of this caravan. Like and share. We've got more people in this caravan right now showing our support for President Donald J. Trump than the Biden-Harris campaign has had this entire campaign season. That should tell you a lot right there. If you missed the debate the other night and Biden saying that he's going to shut down all oil production, all fracking, going to completely decimate Alaska, shut down our economy, a vote for them is a vote to kill our state. If you think we can't pay our bills now as a state, imagine that happening. It's like all those idiots out there that want you to vote yes on one. Those morons, they'll kill 6,000 good paying jobs here in our state. Biden gets his way, Anwar will never get developed up. That'll just sit there and be a place that nobody lives. Pretty much a desert, if you know where you're actually talking about when you talk about Anwar. It isn't the big rolling mountains and the glorious tall trees that they like to show in their videos. It's nothing like that at all. Born and raised Alaskan. I know better. You can't fool me. I've been to the furthest places north. I've been to Kaktovik, which they call Bartertown. At least that's what the locals call it. I've been to Barrow. I've been to Prudhoe Bay. I've gone to Bethel. I've been in the surrounding communities around Bethel. I've been to just about every southeast direction that you can think of. Juneau, Ketchikan, Sitka, Kodiak. One of these days I'll make it to Nome. I want to go visit Nome. All right, we're on the Palmer-Wasilla Highway heading towards the Harley-Davidson shop in Wasilla. I am in front of Heidner right now. In fact, I am going to slip off out of this caravan and go down Heidner Road. Since I live out in this area, I know where I'm at. I'm going to go and slip over to where the Harley-Davidson shop is. Heidner happens to be the road that it's on. If you've never taken this little side tour right here, it's a quick way to avoid Wasilla if you live in this corner of the neck of the woods. Nice farmland over here. Most people don't take this road just because of how much it's twists and turned and how slow you gotta go. I'm now racing to the Harley shop, jumping ahead of the caravan. Catch them all rolling into it. Supposed to be a big chili feed set up there, and I'm sure there might be some live entertainment from my understanding. I know Stephen Patrick is going to be there, sings the Trump for America songs. Got to meet President Donald J. Trump. He was a big part of the 2016 campaign as a local Alaskan. Whee! Twisting and churning. I know the back road's pretty good, or just about any place I go. I usually can't tell you the name of the street, but I know where to turn. This one is Heidner. That's where you turn at if you're going to get off of the highway there, just past Trunk Road, coming from Anchorage direction. Coming from Wasilla direction, you would turn off for the Heidner Road exit. It's at the last gas station on the side of the road. If you make it to Trunk, you need to pull a U-E. Don't forget to like and share if you're just getting on right now. Another coffee stand. Man, they are everywhere nowadays. All right, we are here at the Harley shop. Looks like they got quite a few people here already. I know I'm at the right place now. All right, bear with me while I get myself situated and parked. All right, I say I'm about 10 minutes ahead of the actual caravan that since I turned off the back road of the highway there.
Yeah, we're ahead. We had to pull my tire off the brake on them, so we figured we'll come right here to try to catch up.
Yeah, I took the Heidner way in, dropped them back over there off of the highway, the Palmer Wasilla. All right, if you're just joining us, we're at the Harley-Davidson shop. They should be here pretty soon. Oops. I will get over there and live stream that coming in. Have a few people already have shown up here today, getting ready for this event. All the Trump paraphernalia you could ever ask for sitting here. Woo! All right, I'm back. Caravan will be here in probably about 5-10 minutes. Do a quick preview of what they have set up here at the Harley-Davidson shop. We're at the Harley in Wasilla off of Heidner Road, exit just after Trunk. First exit before you get to, coming from Wasilla before you get to Trunk.
Yes. Happy. I gotta watch and see if she's gonna. I just thought yes.
Hi! You too.
Small burger. Get you a Trump burger, or a Keep America Great burger, or a...
That all sounds good.
Trump burger. They all got special names. You gotta look at the names, man.
The Harley-Davidson shop here in Wasilla, Alaska, end destination for the caravan that I jumped ahead of.
There it is, Supreme Court Justice Crot Dog.
Supreme Court Justice.
Trump Pence hot dog. Keep America Great cheeseburger and a Trump burger. Caramelized onions are just caramelized onions.
Oh, looks good.
All looks good.
All the way. I am live.
Live. Hey, I just want to say thank you, Andy Kreiner, for all of the contributions you made to make this great, make this event great. So come on down to Denali Harley-Davidson. We got some Trump burgers. We got some MAGA meals. Come join us.
Woo!
We're doing a Zumba like.
This is the pre-party, already getting set up. The rolling rally, which I jumped ahead of since I got so far behind them there, got separated. They decided to not slow down when it was after Eagle River there, and they should have. And we got kind of really separated out of the crowd. This is the end destination at the Denali Harley shop here in Wasilla, Alaska. Come on down, lots of food, lots of Trump paraphernalia you can pick up. More people showing up by the second. I'm gonna go head out and go closer to the highway because the ones that are a part of the caravan that have been driving out here should be coming through any time now. It should be not that far away. They're getting close. There's well over 100 vehicles, a part of that caravan. Again, they should be showing up here real soon. We're at the Denali Harley here in Wasilla, Alaska. This is the end destination for the rolling rally that is heading this direction. Do not forget to like and share this video. I was a part of it. I jumped off at Heidner to cut up so I could catch them all coming in. All right, this is where they're all going to be rolling in from here real shortly. The earlier you get here, the easier it's going to be. Woo! All right, we'll see you in a bit. Hurry before the caravan gets here, there won't be no room. Huh? They're about 5 minutes away. I jumped off at this exit at Heidner over there and jumped ahead of them all. Yep. All right, if you're just joining us, like and share. We're at the Harley-Davidson shop here in Wasilla, Alaska. You can't miss it as you're driving by. The caravan, I jumped ahead of the caravan to catch them as they're all rolling in today. Wanted to make sure that I was here for it. They're literally minutes away from coming down off of the highway here on Heidner Road. Sorry that I had to restart the video. I was hoping to get one complete shooting of this today. Whoa, hat alert. Phone alert. All right, now the wind has knocked my hat off, knocked the phone down. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody there. A little bumpy road. First it takes my hat, then it takes the phone. If you're showing up here at the Harley shop, definitely wear something warm. It is just a bit on the chilly side out here. Hey, I see the first of the Trump train. Here they come. Woo! Oh, just a Domino's vehicle. All right, I'm not sure who that person is that just pulled in. I know they were not a part of the original caravan. The original caravan is a small vehicle that's leading it into the procession here. I'm going to keep this rolling until the last of the caravan gets here. And then I'll probably end up cutting my video off at that point. We're at the Harley-Davidson shop here in Wasilla, Alaska, called the Denali Harley-Davidson. Lots of good food, lots of Trump paraphernalia here to be able to buy and purchase. Caravan should be rolling through here pretty soon. Their next destination was rolling through Wasilla. I jumped off ahead of them. Came into the Harley shop already. Alaskans showing their patriotic spirit. We have more people in this rolling caravan than Kamala Harris and Joe Biden had in their entire campaign season. I know they can't be too far away at this point. If you're going to come on down to the Harley shop today, do not forget that wearing your winter clothing. It is a little on the chilly side. Typical Wasilla breeze blowing through right now. There were snow flurries when I left this morning to go join this at the Lusac Library in Anchorage. Had the earlier video that I had running got disconnected thanks to the piss poor connection you get when you roll through Palmer. Never fails. We are literally, I think, just minutes away from the caravan getting here. Where they are, I am not sure, but I know they are going to be here real soon. If you haven't liked and shared the video, please do. Facebook doesn't want to show any sort of patriotic spirit that we have as the conservative party of America. They have been suppressing my reach and feed on a very regular basis out there right now. Every time I run a video, they seem to make sure that no one gets to see that it's going on, kind of like this one right now. Like the one I had running earlier. Pre-primaries, I would have saw 100 people watching that rally. Since the primaries happened, or starting to happen, I should say, they cut my reach down to 1/10 of what it used to be. We are literally within minutes of them showing up. Not sure exactly the full route that they were planning going through Wasilla there, but they should be coming pretty soon. I jumped off at the Heidner Road exit off of the Palmer-Wasilla Highway there to get an advantage of being able to be here when they rolled right on through. They were getting pretty spaced out there by the time we had hit Palmer. Aha, there they are. Woo! Woo! The Trump train is rolling through. Let me trust me, this is just the beginning of those that are coming. Those were the lead vehicles in this caravan. Not sure how many will actually show up. When it started out at the Lusac Library, there was 100 vehicles in the parking lot. We had many more join the caravan as we were rolling down the road. That was the lead vehicle of the caravan. That's the first vehicle you saw rolling in there. Boy, they must have really got broken up by the lights for only having a half a dozen less vehicles coming through yet. Hopefully everybody knows where they're to turn off at. Lots of limited parking here at the Harley. They are coming around the corner. Here comes some more coming around the corner now. We are just seeing them trickling in now. Woo! This caravan got really broken up by the time we made it into Palmer and going through Wasilla. I'm expecting them to come in groups of 3 to 4 or more, depending on how bunched up they were able to keep. Here comes some more. These are like the first 10 vehicles that were actually in the caravan out of 100 people. So this long line is going to get even longer. Woo! Caravan is definitely coming through now. Started it out in Anchorage, went into Eagle River, Palmer, Wasilla, end destinations here at the Harley shop. Woo! All trumped up. Woo! I think we got to start sending them down your way. They're lining up. Woo! And trust me, folks, they're just coming in. Just think, Alaskans, here we are in Alaska. I remember watching the Biden-Harris roll-in rally that they had, where they're talking millions and millions of people living, and had a whole 15 people show up. We have over 100 people that was in this caravan rolling through our state today. Fun part here now is just trying to find parking. Vehicle after vehicle after vehicle pulling in right now. These are just the ones that got caught up. I love his Antifa stuck to the front of his truck. Good place for them to be. This is a long line of people that have joined this rally. Started out at the Lusac Library. We're now at the Harley-Davidson shop here in Wasilla, Alaska. For all those patiently waiting, don't forget to like and share. This is the rally that Alaskans have been waiting to see, to participate in. Make sure if you can't be here, at least share it so other people can share it vicariously through this. The Alaskan Trump train is rolling through vehicle after vehicle after vehicle after vehicle. And they keep on coming.
That guy with the train
Woo!
hot. I have like 500 pictures. Oh, that big diesel. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
Folks are trying to find parking wherever they can now. And I know we are far from having the folks that are in this caravan from being done. Hard to say how many more are still sitting behind. Still trying to make it through the traffic there in Wasilla.
The Rams look the best.
Take a picture of this.
Trust me, they're still gonna keep right on coming.
Okay, what is that thing? I know, I see. It's a cardboard.
It's Trump! Trump hanging out of the sunroof there. Now they got him facing the right way. Woo! Trust me, folks, they're still coming. I'm now starting to see vehicles that joined the caravan well after the Lusac Library.
My actual Trump hat. Latex Trump hat. Oh, it's a fight. Sullivan.
You got Sullivan, McCabe, you got Trump painted flag on the other side of that one.
Ooh, that's a nice Jeep. Love that Jeep.
Hard to say how many more are going to be coming through because this caravan really did get broken up there. They're all around back. All right, I'm going to go and join the festivities in the back. I know there's still more in this caravan that'll be sneaking through. I don't think they all pulled off along the way. We've seen about 60 of the 100 or so that were a part of this caravan pull in here. Many people said that they were going to pull off in different directions earlier and peel off depending on where they lived. My phone's almost dead, so battery life may be an issue going on. We're at the Harley Davidson shop here in Wasilla, Alaska, the Denali Harley Davidson. If you're in the area, come and stop on by. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a battery pack working on this phone. Get it to where it's starting to charge back up again so that I can just keep right on rolling. All right, my battery pack says it is charging the phone.
What car is this? Locked up. It's badass.
I have to try my. What is the phone already?
It's there this time. Love it. Earlier at the Lusac Library, one of her signs had blown off, went and gone and searched for it. Found another sign on the side of her vehicle. That is just awesome. Met her for the first time at an assembly meeting going on when they're protesting dictator Mayor Ethan pedophile Berchowitz. Like I said, I'm going to keep this going for a little while longer. We're Alaskans for Trump, rolling rally. And destination here at the Harley-Davidson shop in Wasilla, Alaska. Lots of Trump paraphernalia here. If you're in the area, it's your chance to pick up something. Just like I always do, I've got my Make Alaska Great Again hats. Hello, everybody. Woo! Now, what is a Trump rally if you don't get a photograph with President Trump? So I got to take care of that problem really quick.
Give him give him a kiss.
Oh, I like the back of your shirt. That's pretty good.
We took a trip to the Lord.
Skip by Trump and I'll take a good photo of him and send it to you.
Oh, I like that.
I got a good camera.
Yeah, we took a trip to the lower 48 last year. There you go. Want your picture?
Hold on.
Take it with Trump?
Got it.
Should we give you a picture?
What's your first name?
I can give you a picture.
Bert. Okay. We shook hands and all. What's your first name? I've always heard, political.
Well, that's pretty much all I give out is Politadick or Bert. So yeah.
So, well, you know me. So. Once I get it processed, I'll send it to you.
That sounds great. I love it.
Send it to your.
Send it straight to Politadick or politadick@politadick.com.
That works.
Oh,
I just want to make
looking at me.
Sounds good.
All right, bud. And some of us appreciate what you do, believe it or not. I can't believe you got shut down the other day.
Oh, that made me so mad.
Oh, I would have been
They
livid.
got to quit playing copyright music. That's all I can say. Facebook did it on purpose. Yeah, 3.5 hour live stream. They shut it down for 59 seconds worth of copyrighted music. Took me 7 days. 7 days to
they're
fight
clamping
them.
down on it, on music because of the lawsuits.
YouTube, I uploaded it to YouTube. YouTube flagged 12 songs as copyrighted. Long as I don't monetize it, they could care less.
That's it.
And I wasn't monetizing my Facebook. They still, but
All my TV commercials that I make get flagged for the music, but I have full license use of it. And so every single time I upload it to YouTube, I have to contest it. And I win every one because I give the documented proof. But
Right.
it's still a
yeah, I don't even
have to
argue
because
with
I
them.
do it for pay. So I have to do everything legally.
Will you take our picture?
Sure. I'll snap some shots.
I also understand the spiritual side of this. And so, don't live in fear. And, if you personally are not feeling well,
More than one.
You're on my Facebook thing anyways, and I followed you. Actually, because we were waiting in Palmer, so I was like, I know where I can find it, and I brought you up, and it's like, okay, that's where they're at right now, so we kept following.
And just as I was rolling through from the cutoff there to go into Palmer, I was afraid I was going to lose connection. Sure enough, I lost connection.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so as I'm sitting there at the light, I'm sitting there trying to get connection back again.
Yeah, we connected right, Palmer Wasilla Highway. There was a little turnoff right there. So we had a little group going on right there. Was waiting for you.
You were at the Trump truck.
we were at Felton.
Felton?
Past Fred Meyer there.
Right
That
past-
was.
yeah.
I saw you all sitting there. Yeah.
That's where we were at.
Well, thank you, folks, for joining us here today. We are at the Trump rally here in Wasilla, Alaska, end destination for this rolling rally that started out at the Lusac Library, went through Eagle River, went through Palmer, went through Wasilla. Now we're at the Wasilla Denali Harley Davidson shop here. Alaskans for Trump. We have more people here than the Biden-Harris campaign has had their entire campaign season. What's that? Can you what? Sure? You're live. All right, I got one. It's always fun snapping a picture during a live feed. Hopefully I don't turn the phone off when I do it. Alrighty, folks, thank you all for joining us here today. Don't forget, Facebook skills on you if you don't like and share. Woo! I'm going to go do a quick walk around for the vehicles up front, and then I'm going to call it a day for this live feed.
Well, they're gonna have a program inside.
They got. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Star Spangled Banner and pledge, and I'm going to do opening prayer, and then I don't know what else they're going to have. So
When's that supposed to begin?
Well, that's where I'm heading in now, just to see how soon it's supposed to start. But
Okay.
they said as soon as all the cars got here. So.
Well, they pretty much all got here now.
So anyway, so I don't know.
Well, then I guess I'll keep going.
Yeah.
All right, there's more to the show. I guess they got entertainment inside. They've got people that are going to talk. So don't forget to like and share.
They're going to talk inside.
That's what I just heard. We're here at the Trump rally in Wasilla, Alaska at the Denali Harley-Davidson shop. Little over 100 vehicles joined into this rolling rally that started at the Lusac Library. This place is absolutely packed. No room in the parking lot. They're parking out on the streets. I'm going to go roll on inside of the building here real quick, find out when the entertainment's supposed to begin. Doing good. Well, I guess they do have things set up in here for that.
You won't see me speeding in Palmer because no perks.
Darn it all. Well, here I thought we would get special exceptions for one of those really great rallies. Those slide through permits, you know.
The mayor will be happy to sign your life away.
So when's the
I'm just waiting for people to come in.
Well, most of the people out back don't know this is even happening.
That's not my fault. Hey everybody, go out back and let everybody know what's going on here. You just go out there and come in here so we can get this show started. Anybody want to go out there and start rallying the troops? We don't want Mr. Robbins and any of the police to be talking to like 1/100th of everybody that's here. We want to have a crowd, we want to have a good crowd, we want to have a good crowd to rally with here. Alright, my name is Stephen Patrick, that's not my real name, it's my stage name. I work with we're all Trump Death Corps, KV, Chris Cox, founder of Bikers for Trump. Dale Herndon, National Director for Bikers for Trump. We all know each other, we all work together. We're all doing Trump rallies across the nation. And basically, I don't claim so much what they're doing, so much as what we're doing here as Alaskans to do our part, to show our love and support for God's choice for America. What's his name? Donald Trump?
Our state is so red that we're redder than the stripes on the red, white, and blue. Let me tell you, Trump didn't come here, people want Trump to come here after why didn't Trump come to Alaska? And the reason that he doesn't come here is because this is not a battleground state. This is not a swing state. This is a Trump state. We're already in. He's like, Alaska's already in. All I need to go up there and convince them of anything. You hardly even see Biden signs around, see Biden rallies in Alaska. You hardly even see him down there. They're really ashamed of this. I would have to say that we're pretty ashamed of them too, if they would even think to vote for a communist, socialist, anti-constitutionalist who hates America and puts more stock in the socialist, globalist ideologies overseas than he does this here in the United States. Why would he support Trump? I can give you a whole bunch of reasons.
Make America great again.
Let's have some fun here while we're waiting for people to come in. Yeah, some questions. What do you guys want? Can I ask you some questions? Do you want a Trump recovery or a Biden depression? Biden's plan will crush Alaska. Trump's plan will make Alaska strong. Joe Biden, basement Biden is the embodiment of corruption. Can we turn him up? Let's turn this guy up. Because he sounds like Obama. And I don't need Obama in the background. Can we?
Yeah, I turned him off.
Thank you. Yeah, as well. That freak. We know Dallas people, okay? We all know Dallas people. Okay. So let's go. Let's keep going. Joe Biden wants draconian lockdown. Trump stopped NAFTA, the worst trade deal ever made. Is that awesome? Yeah. He did. Trump took us out of the Paris Climate Accord. Yeah. That would have locked up all of our resources from development while nations like China develop theirs unchecked.
Imagine that. Lead up to the Biden.
Yeah, you know what? I think Biden is part Chinese. At least Hunter is. Hunter is probably in China right now. Biden. Like the little that he is. Okay, this is what we're voting for. We are voting for the right to praise our God freely. We are voting for the Second Amendment. They're not taking our guns.
They will be red too.
We are voting for capitalism and the American dream. Funding the police and for law and order. We're voting for the military and the veterans who fought for and died for this country. We're voting to stop child sex trafficking. You know, they want pedophilia, they want to naturalize pedophilia. California, and actually Berkowitz, that guy, he's gone. Aren't you glad Berkowitz is gone? Berkowitz said that it was okay for a man and a son to marry, or even an uncle and a son. Can you imagine that?
Well, he can. I'm sure the parents are proud.
Well, it's not right. We're voting for the freedom to worship in our churches unmolested. We're voting for our country to remain pro-Israel. You know, there's a blessing and a promise. It's called the promises of Abraham, that those who bless Israel, God will bless. I don't know how many believers we have here, but I can tell you it's true. And you see the blessing on our nation, and you see the blessing on Israel since it became a nation in a day that was prophesied in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah said, can a land become a nation in a day, or a people? And then in one day in 1948, Israel became a nation. That land was whole time that it was not in the hands of God's people, of the people of the promise. Now it's the most thriving, affluent nation in the Eastern Hemisphere. We're in the Western Hemisphere, by the way, guys. We are voting for secure borders. Do we want illegal immigrants flooding our lands? Do we want the lands that he's promised? He said it. What did Biden say? The first thing he's going to do is legalize and allow up to 100 million in the time that he's in. That's how many he's planning for. We're voting for secure borders, and we're voting for everyone born life. We're voting for our flag, the red, white, and blue. We fight, that's our banner that we fight for. We need to be living our lives now. We fight and carry that flag into battle. And it represents we, the people. That flag represents you. We're fighting for our way of life. What else are we fighting for, you guys? Freedoms. What else? Our Constitution, our children, our jobs, our manufacturing, our future, our destiny, our hope. Let me tell you what God said. He said, my plans for you for good and not evil. Plans to prosper you and give you a future. But you know what? Your faith is without works, she's dead. So, tell everyone you know, especially the Christian friends, the last season of voting, 40 million Christians did not vote. But no Trump won anyways. Praise God for that. But we need, Chris Cox, let me tell you about Chris Cox, who's the founder of Bikers for Trump. He was looking at a map, and it was the opiate addiction map for Pennsylvania and for Ohio. And it struck him like a thunderbolt that the opiate crisis was taking over the Amish country, the Mennonites. And he was, what is it about the Amish that would allow liberals to sit in the seats of leadership that would allow the opiate crisis to get into this very holy religious sect of people? But they don't vote. So if they don't go and vote their Christian conscience and what's good and right for their neighborhood, and they allow leaders to come in because they don't vote, they don't get into politics, we're stick with our religion, living all else here in the world, then the outlaws and the criminals and the socialists that allow and help to exacerbate the opiate crisis, and we do. Because we want that. They want them to us in the neighborhood. You look at language, you can see what socialism looks like. It's not Venezuela and Syria, but that's what they want. So, exactly. So he went to the Amish country, and he said, look, it's not like you're voting as being political. What you're doing is you're being a light to the world, and you're salting the earth, and you're influencing the land around you with your vote. Vote them out. Vote those who give them in. Vote those who live the Constitution, for the military, for your children, for the pro-life, and have the best intentions for law and order in your neighborhoods. And put these people and wrap them up, these people that want the opiate crisis. And you know what? This is what he said with Eddie Burke and Mr. Robbins' radio station, 201. And we got Chris Cox on the phone, and he said, just imagine, here I am, I'm the founder of Bikers for Trump, and I got 3,000 buggies with Bikers for Trump tattooed on the side of them, and I'm stuck in first gear. I can't get out of first gear because they're just horse buggies, so we thought that was hilarious. Anyways, now that we've got some people in here, we're going to get some folks up here. Is that everybody that's coming in? I thought we had more people out there.
We do, but there is.
Should we wait? Alright, you ready to go?
Tell a few jokes.
Yeah, you tell a few jokes. Come on up here, Mike Robbins. Mike Robbins. Mr. Mike Robbins is running for mayor. How many people do you know Mr. Robbins? Give me a hand. He's going to tell a few jokes.
No, I don't know any good jokes.
I don't know any good. So actually, I do know one really good joke. Anchorage has 11 people in our assembly that don't know what they're doing. That's a joke. But here, I think we're here to talk about Mr. Trump. We're here to talk about my favorite topic.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah. I'm just going to put this down. That's a little bit better. So 4 years ago, I was blessed to be a part of the Trump Alaska team, and I was appointed to train volunteers to call people for Mr. Trump on the phone and have a part in getting Trump elected last time around. We called people in Alaska for days and days and days, and it was so fruitful. We were getting so many "I'm voting for Trump, I'm voting for Trump." We went through our list so fast that we started calling other states for them. Our volunteers up here had about 350 people who were called into other states and asking them to vote for Donald Trump. And so Alaska played a role. Even though sometimes we think we don't get to play a role in the national elections, we got to in the last election because all of our volunteers were helping out in California, in Washington, in Oregon, and we'd call into all of these places and we'd say, "Hey, would you vote for Donald Trump?" And so we did play a part. And Donald Trump is my favorite topic. If you want to talk, if we need to talk for hours, just ask me to talk about Donald Trump. 4 years ago, we made history. You guys, we all made history when we elected Donald Trump against all odds as President of the United States. And you know what? Coming up here in, 9 days, we're going to do it again. These liberal people do not have a clue that when a pollster calls somebody like you on the phone, what do? You don't talk to them. You hang up on the phone. That's exactly right. Fox News did a poll and said that 85% of the people they called and said, "Hey, who do you think your neighbor's going to vote for?" Because they wouldn't say who they were voting for. So they asked who their neighbor's going to vote for. And they said, "Well, they're going to vote for Donald Trump." And so all of this stuff is happening around the country. And all of these things are designed to keep you from going out and voting. That's
from going out and voting. And Trump has exposed all of that stuff. He exposed it last time around. You remember on election night, there was a 97% chance that Hillary was going to win. Everybody predicted. And I remember watching an interview with Trump, and he said, he walked in and he told Melania, he said, "Honey, I don't think we're going to win. I think we're going to get embarrassed." But what happened? He made history. And since we elected Donald Trump as our 45th president, he has changed the face of not just our country, but the entire world. He started a movement and woke up the people of all of the modern countries. Look what's happening in Europe with Brexit. And look what's happening in Germany. Look what's happening all over the world. People have realized that we don't exist to serve government. Government exists to serve us.
Well, look what they're doing to us right now to punish us.
They're trying to punish us. The world. They have politicized. I know where you're going, but let's stay positive today on that. Let's talk about positive. We got a big election coming up, and we also have a big election here in Alaska. It breaks my heart, not really because I'm in the media business and they're spending a lot of money with us, but these guys are spending millions and millions of dollars to try to unseat Dan Sullivan. Amen. And Dan Sullivan is a great senator. He's doing marvelous things for Alaska. He has brought so many jobs and so many opportunities to all of us here. And you have this Al Gross guy. He's gross. He's such a liar, And so, let me just do a show of hands. Who's voting for Dan Sullivan?
Already voted.
All right. Right on. Hey, I want to ask a question. How many of you early voted?
First 2 hours.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you a chance to talk again, but I'm going to get Mr. Reed up.
Let's do it. Right on. Let's do it. Thank you.
Okay, we got it.
Can you hear me? Do I need this?
No.
I don't usually want to sing though. And of course he can't hear me. Come on up here, Mr. Reed. This is the mayor of Politadick.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Ben. That's great.
So anyway, let's honor God because that's who we honor first in our country. And so if you all join with me. Lord, we just thank you for this opportunity, Lord, to acknowledge you today and what you're doing in our country. We thank you for sending us President Trump, Lord. We thank you for his victory again, Lord, in a couple of weeks. And Lord, we ask you to bless our country. Guide us, Lord. Help us to keep freedom first, Lord, and honoring you in everything we do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Okay. All right, let's sing the national anthem. You guys sing it with me, okay? We're going to turn and face that flag. It's right up there against the wall. Pledge allegiance first. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, this is the pledge. You guys can sing with me.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, here's the stars and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the rampart we watch, so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. We'll say just as star-spangled banner day o'er the land of the free and the home of the free. Yeah!
Okay, this is the song that I wrote for the Trump campaign. It's on the radio. Thank you, Mr. Robbins, for helping get my music out there. PatrickAK.com. This is all member of the National Diversity Coalition for the Republican Party, number 7 guy. With the Trump Tower in 2015 to tell Mr. Trump with the coalition of Joins Core America, and we were going to stand behind him. And then I came back before he got elected and did the very first Trump rally here in Alaska, up the Tony Arm and the Indian Valley Gold Mine and the Tony View bed and breakfast. And we just simply gather people to say, hey, we believe that Trump is God's choice for America, and you need to get on the right side of history, because if you're left, then you ain't right.
That's right.
So here you go. See if we can do this. This song is called Vote America Great Again. We already did it once, we're going to do it again. Here we go. Oh, we need the Bluetooth on.
I got the attachments to go put it on all the spaces. This one? Your phone, have a regular deal.
I timed out. I turned the mic off, but I turned it back on. You're talking to the big guy? Yeah. We could grab that. So, where are the people who are going to charge you this stuff? It's not working.
This Bluetooth is working out.
We'll do that.
All right, if we can't get it working, we're just going to move this thing forward. We'll get the master here. No, it's okay. We'll just.
Don't forget to like and share this video. Facebook, I'm sure, will shut it down if they can. I'm just about, I'm on my last 1% of my phone battery life right now, so I don't know how much longer this video will last. My battery's not charging.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. You guys can find that on YouTube and Patriots.com to check it out on my website there. But come on up here, Rita. This is one of our sponsors. This is one of our event coordinators. Anna?
Thank you so much, Stephen. Hello, everybody. My name's Anna, and I'm not the only one who made this possible. Joanne, she's the one who's responsible for organizing the drag. She's back there right now. She has a booth, and she has to stay at the vendor booth. And another person that was responsible is Mom, Travis, and she's also back there in the vendor booth. So
put the mic close to your mouth.
So when we're done, I hope that you guys could check out their booths as well. And thank you so much for coming and for your support. We have two other people in the committee, in the planning committee, that's with us today, that's also in the booth, and that's Sarah and Kamari. But anyway, I'm just here to represent everybody, and I would like to welcome you all and thank you for joining us today. The mission of our rally is to bring our best efforts to secure the re-election of Donald J. Trump, our president. As we operate in tandem with our president, we embrace and live ideals that burn in our hearts, that are one and the same as Donald. Our rally is more than one of support. It is a show of force. It is a demonstration that we are patriotic Americans, that we love our country and the principles for which it was created, and that we are legal.
Yes. I love it.
We rally for the causes we value in alignment with President Trump, such as actively pro-life organizations and fight against human trafficking. These are only a few examples that help steer us in the direction of making America great again. We want to honor and recognize these groups for their service to our communities and our country. We want to give them an opportunity to speak about their mission, vision, and services. Unfortunately, I have invited the police department, but of course they are not in a position to support one political candidate over another. And I wasn't able to get a response from pro-life groups like Pro-Life Alaska, but we have a representative here from Alaskans for Constitutional Rights who are going to speak to us about their mission. And also we have another representative from Save Our Children. And he will be speaking to us about their organization as well. And we do have a few honorable guests who can speak to us about the causes that are near and dear to their hearts. Lastly, I thank you all for joining us today. I welcome you and invite each and every one of you to really take in this moment. Feel the precious experience of being together. The camaraderie of having a shared mission and values. Engage with each other. Smile. Say hello to someone you don't know. Introduce yourselves. And appreciate the opportunity this moment has allowed for us. Smell the air and really feel what it's like to be free. Let us all honor and preserve our liberty. Vote for our president, and let's help make America great again.
John Nelson in the room? Somebody go get John Nelson? Okay, you're there. Okay, not yet, but I'm going to let Mr. Robbins finish. I'm going to give you a couple more minutes. And then you're going to pass the phone to Mr. Nelson.
Mr. Nelson.
Yes, John Thomas Nelson, you know him. Okay, well, you're going to know him after you're finished. Okay. All right, Mr. Robbins.
What's that? Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? There you go. Right on. So, the election's coming up. We have to re-elect Dan Sullivan. We need to elect Don Young. And we need to elect our Republican candidates in Anchorage. We did a great job down on the peninsula. We did a great job down in Homer. So we need to do the same thing in Anchorage. We need to send Republican majority to Dunleavy so he can get some work done in this next session that's coming up. So I just want to remind you all to encourage your friends to vote. We know all of us are going to vote, but I'm sure you all know. I'll just tell you a quick story, then I'm going to wrap it up because you don't want to hear me talk. But I was at a soccer trial with my daughter the other day, and I was talking to a 36-year-old mom. And I was talking about, she said, "Oh, I see you're running for mayor." And I said, "Yeah, blah, 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 blah." You know, I gave her the sales presentation on me running for mayor. And she says, oh, well, I've never voted. Whoa. And I said, you're 36 years old and you've never voted? And she said, yeah, my husband's never voted either. And of course, I had a lot of things to say about that when I was talking to her about not voting. If to live in this country, to not vote is like living in this country and, I don't know, not drinking Coca-Cola or something. It just doesn't seem right, right? So it's important that you all know people who don't vote. Tell them to get out and vote. We know who we're going to vote for. Help your friends decide who they're going to vote for. All the Republicans and no on both of the initiatives. You have to vote the initiatives no matter what. We can't afford to have these guys monkey with our elections. No. All right? We have to re-elect Young. We have to re-elect Sullivan. And we have to give Trump a majority in the Senate and a majority hopefully in the House so that he can get God's work done for us in the next 4 years. All I can say, and I'm going to close with this. When we elected Donald Trump, the last time I spoke, I talked about the explosion that was heard around the whole country. So all the liberal heads exploded that night, and we elected Donald Trump. Amen. That's nothing compared to the explosion we're going to hear on November 3rd. So it's really important, again, that you get your friends to vote, tell your friends to vote, encourage them to vote. Hell, darn it, I think my wife's not here. Heck, pick somebody up and take them to vote with you if you can. Yes. You know, because it's really, really important. All right? Very important. And you all have friends in other states, tell them to vote too. Tell your Facebook friends to vote. All right? Because right now, Donald Trump is fighting big tech, he's fighting all the major news outlets, and I just want to encourage you all, and I want to say thank you so much. I wish I could, this is like, I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday than with everybody who loves Trump like I do, so thank you. Right on.
You know what, really have to say, really, but you know what, I like those guys. See, how many people here like to hear what they have to say? You're not about that. Is that right? There's good things to say. I want to introduce you to Mr. John Thomas Nelson. He's with the Alaskans for Constitutional Rights.
Right on.
Awesome. He's our hamburger on the outside too, but this is Mr. John Nelson. Come on up here, John.
Social distancing.
They were socially distanced.
How's everybody doing tonight? You enjoying the burgers and the dogs? Well, we still got plenty of them out there, and those burgers and dogs were donated from Andy Kreiner. To stand up for the tyranny in Anchorage that's going on. We need more business owners to stand up and stand firm on the First Amendment. And, you know, about 8 months ago now, Senator Reinbold challenged a handful of people to look at the Constitution and reread the Constitution, the State of Alaska Constitution and the U.S. Constitution, the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. And then she challenged us to hold them up to every single mandate that came out from the state of Alaska and the municipality. And I'll tell you what, by the third mandate, we had given up all of our rights. How many here are Second Amendment defenders? Are you sure about that?
You're ready to rock.
I'll tell you what, for over 5 years, the reason I got involved in politics and to stand up and speak up was because I seen a train wreck coming. And I've been speaking for over 5 years. They're going to use the First Amendment to take away our Second Amendment rights. And I'm here to tell you that this year, 2020, we gave up all of our rights and not a shot was fired.
That's right.
How many here are First Amendment defenders? Oh, come on, speak up. We got people online here screaming that need to hear your voice. Come on. Let me ask you this, because I was challenged 5 years ago from Christiane Hall. She's a constitutional defender. Yes.
She challenged me. And she said, can you name all 5 liberties of the First Amendment? And I went, freedom of speech, right to keep and bear arms. No, that's the Second Amendment. So before I leave here today, I want to know if every one of you know what the 5 liberties of the First Amendment are. Bill, I know you don't. Representative David Eastman, I know you know. Because I challenged people for 5 years now. I challenged, and this man, Representative David Eastman, was the first man who could tell me all 5 liberties of the First Amendment. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, right to peacefully assemble. Come on, what else?
Freedom of worship.
Freedom of religion. What else?
Freedom of expression.
Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, right to peacefully assemble, which is what we're doing right now. Right?
Yep. Friday.
What's the 5th?
Right to petition and redress of grievances.
Right to petition and redress of grievances. And that's what we're here doing today.
Amen.
That's what we're here. And I challenge everybody online. I challenge you guys to stand up. Stand firm now. Not tomorrow. Not when it comes to taking away the Second Amendment, but when it comes to taking away and challenging the First Amendment, because that's what they did. That's what they've done.
Amen.
How do you take away the First Amendment rights? You muzzle people.
Government gag.
We don't need muzzles.
Amen.
We need people like Andy Kreiner. We need people like Denali Harley Davidson.
Yes.
Thank you guys for
Yep.
everything. We need more people like each and every one of you to stand up, stand firm, stand now, speak up, get other businesses to stand up and say no to tyranny.
Amen. Yeah.
Enough's enough.
Yep.
And we need to do that at the ballot box.
Right on.
You can tell I'm passionate, guys, because it's God first, family second, and then my country. We won't have a business if we don't have a country. We gotta stand up.
I hope you get as passionate for our legal system, our just system.
We need to reform it all, and that's why it starts local, starts in the community, grassroots, local.
I know what you're talking about. I've been fighting with the court system for over 25 years in this state. I know all about what they've done, how they've done it. You need to get passionate about it.
We all need to get passionate about it, but it needs to come together. We need to bring these people together in unity. There was 4 different Trump events. Anna, thank you so much. And Joanna, where Joanna is at, thank you so much. You know, because we need more people like that to come together, organize with the community, get with your neighbors, get them to get out and vote. And let's take and make America and make Alaska great again.
Mr. David Eastman, Representative David Eastman, will you come up here, please?
There you go. Just use your voice better.
All right, loud and proud. Representative David Eastman, supposed to go. I served the legislature starting at about Church Road and going north. Bone Garden, some other places around here, some local areas. My state rep, when I was growing up in California, pulled us aside every other Sunday night and we looked at the Constitution. And in that case, it was the California Constitution. Interesting, very, very, very long document. Pretty much anytime they want to make a change to California, they add it to the Constitution. It's pretty long. So we didn't necessarily memorize that. But his challenge to us at the time was, I want everybody sitting around the table here to memorize the Declaration of Independence, which is a much shorter document. Has a lot of whereases about all the things that the king was doing and the colonies were aggrieved about, but you can memorize it, so some of us did. And in the First Amendment, when you memorize something, it's easier to answer questions like what John was throwing out, because it comes to mind.
It was my privilege 4 years ago, about the same time, to be the deputy state director for the Trump campaign here in Alaska. And that was before it was, popular to get Trump. But it was good team, and we were very happy with the results of that time. I was in the military for about a decade, a long time ago. And at the time, when I first joined, Bill Clinton was the commander-in-chief. A little bit after that, it was George Bush, and then Barack Obama. And as I was going through that, I served and followed the orders of those men, but I don't remember really getting excited about any of those folks being my commander-in-chief at the time. Where I'm in the military today, though, I'd be very excited about Donald Trump being my commander-in-chief. And that isn't because I agree with every policy he comes up with. It's because I believe he absolutely believes in what he's doing. He is absolutely on the front lines for us every day. And we hear every now and again about, this or that, failed assassination attempt. There's a whole lot more that goes on there that we never hear about. And so he is absolutely on the front lines, just like our military veterans have been, and those who are currently serving are. And for that, he has my admiration and my respect. And I would gladly serve under him if I was still in the military today. I fear for what our country will be facing over the next few years. The dialogue has changed, as many of you have seen. When I first was elected to the legislature, somebody didn't like what you stood for, somebody didn't like, what your constituents were asking for. They just threatened, hey, when we're gonna elect somebody else in your place next time, next election. Well, about 4 years ago, you remember when President Trump was getting inaugurated, it wasn't about, we're going to, elect somebody new. No, it was, not my president. It was, I'm going to leave the country or not. But
we're waiting for that.
The idea that you would actually wait for the next election and elect, Kamala Harris or whoever it is that you think can represent you better is going away in this country right now. After my first term and being reelected, the sort of threats that I received, which are very small compared to the presidency, were, maybe we're not going to wait till the next election. Maybe we'll just impeach you. Maybe we'll just, cancel your election until you come along with, whatever their political agenda is at the time. And that's happening here at the state level. That's happening at the federal level. The whole impeachment. Anybody remember what the impeachment was about? It was this year. It happened. And that was the president asking questions about one of the biggest scandals, public scandals involving the vice president or president in our country's history. And for asking questions and digging into it, they impeached him. That's what happened. That is where we're at today in 2000. As I look forward to 2001 and the next 4 years, I expect that is going to get worse. It's probably going to get a lot worse. When you watch the State of the Union speech earlier this year, again, not that long ago, and you watch the third most powerful member of our federal government get up and literally rip in half the speech.
Un-American.
That was absolutely un-American, and that was a signal, again, a lot of the same things you were just talking about, that was a signal of, if I can't run it, if I can't control it, if I can't be in charge of it, if I am not doing all the things the president ought to be doing, then I am not on board with this country. Right. I am not on board with this president, I am not on board with the Constitution. Here it is, Rick. That's how much I care about an election. And she is not the only person who is echoing these sentiments today. And we have in our academic institutions, we're not teaching so much about the First Amendment and toleration, freedom of speech. We're talking about moral clarity, which, if you're not familiar, it means I am so morally superior that I don't have to listen to anything that any of you say. In fact, if I do, then it's my fault for doing it. Really, what I should be doing is silencing you, and you, and you, and making sure that if you don't agree with me, that nobody gets to hear you, and I certainly don't have to. That's where we're going as a country. And so as we look at politically, one side and the opposition, if the opposition is not committed to elections and honoring them and respecting them, if their response is, as soon as I have an opportunity to physically force my agenda down your throat, even if I lost the election, our response needs to change. Our response can't be, beat with the next election. Because there may not be a next election that the other side will respect like we have this part of our country and past. So as we look ahead to what will happen after this election, recognize that the way that things have been done in the past is not likely to be the way they'll be doing in the future. If they are going to take our election and reverse that or try to through impeachments, through all the other stuff that's been going on, that we need to be able to respond to that. We need men and women of character and strength, like Donald Trump, who will stand there on the front lines and be able to say, no, that ain't going to fly anymore. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you for supporting our president. God bless America.
One more person, and then I would like beloved Mayor Palmer to come here and close us in prayer. This is Alicia Hansen. She is with Operation Underground Railroad. How many people here have heard about that? Come on up here and tell us about that. You can use that if you like it. Let's feel like you're loud enough.
My name is Alicia Henson. I am a volunteer with Operation Underground Railroad. We combat and fight against small housing. It's a huge organization. It's getting more and more light now, which is wonderful. As you guys know, if you guys follow, President Trump supports this operation. Tim Ballard runs it, supports it greatly. He has been doing a lot to fight human trafficking, period, worldwide, not just in the United States. So Trump doesn't get a lot of recognition for that. With a lot of things he doesn't, but this is huge. Children are our future. We have to do their voice. It is so huge. Since 2020, 90% of people have been calling in. With this operation, a lot of people can go volunteer and see the signs, know what to expect. You can go out in public, and it's shockingly, it's disgusting. It happens in every town. No matter what you think, it happens in every single town. Since 2020, it has gone up 90%. People have been calling in. FGI, people have been calling in. There's phone numbers you can get on our website, rrescue.org. You can sign up and volunteer. There's over 70 hours of training that they give you. You send it directly. It's all online. Just to know the signs is a lot. Just knowing that you can save a child. So we need to raise up and get with our kids, and also talk with our kids and so they know exactly what the signs are as well, so they don't get harmed. So
let's just give everybody a hand that spoke today. Let's praise him. Jesus, thank him. We give him all the praise and all the glory because he's God's choice. God made that choice. A lot of people are careless of that choice. We do now, don't we? So, Edmund Reed is going to come up here and say a few words. She's the Mayor Palmer, like I said, and then we're going to close in prayer.
Well, as I said earlier when I opened in prayer, is that we first of all need to honor God, and I think we certainly are doing that today. And continue to keep it foremost in your mind, to honor God and thank Him for giving us this country and for the freedoms that we have. And we cannot take it for granted, folks. We are so close to losing almost everything that our forefathers fought for, that our founding fathers developed and set so many years ago, the foundations for our country. And it's too much. It's too much to lose. It's just like the last lady said, our children. There's no other reason to elect President Trump than to fight the human trafficking. That is major, something that we cannot allow to happen and continue in our country. Just like we can't allow the life of the unborn to be taken. So, we just, again, it just encourages me to see all of the people here and see all of the cars that came through Palmer or came out from Avery. And we know we're fighting a cause that's bigger than us, but we are capable, and you are capable, and God has given us the strength, and we will see it through, and we will see victory.
Right.
Amen. Again, Lord, we thank you for the opportunity, Lord, to live in this country. We are so thankful, Lord, that you have allowed us to live in this country and to be a part of what you want to do. And Lord, we pledge ourselves to fulfill the plan and purpose that you have for this country, Lord. And Lord, that the plan and purpose that you have for each one of our lives. And we thank you most of all for sending Jesus that gives us the promise of an abundant life and life eternal. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Hey, don't go. I want Shelley Hughes is here. How many people know this Shelley Hughes?
I'll be the amen to that prayer. President Trump may be surly and crass at times, but he stands for everything that we value. And we cannot give this nation away. We cannot.
No.
And it warms my heart to know so many Alaskans are standing up for this generation and for this future generation, right? We have to keep this nation going in the right direction. And so let's just all be encouraging, not just the other Alaskans in this state, but the people that we know in the other 49 states, that they do the right thing. That they think about what we want our country to be, what do we want our nation to be. And it's so important that we do the right thing. So I just thank you all for coming out in the cold and the wind and making the journey. I was at 5 other events today, so just slipped in. I'm so glad I caught it right at the end. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all of you. So,
right on.
Thank you, There's food out back. You got Trump burgers, KG cheeseburgers, Trump tips, hot dogs, Supreme Court Justice Proud Dog. Make it a mega meal and go out back and have something to eat.
I thank you all for joining us here today. Don't forget to like and share Alaskans voting for Trump patriotic rally that started out at Lusac Library, ended up here at the Alaska Harley-Davidson shop in Wasilla. We are here to make sure that we make Alaska great again, keep America great again, and support making sure that President Donald Trump has 4 more years. Again, don't forget to like and share. Thank you all for joining us today.